Hey, what's up everyone? It's Tuesday, November 17th. Hope you're having a good Tuesday so far or had a good Monday. Let's talk a little bit about the workout. Today's warm-up. 400-meter run, followed by our dynamic range of motion, the usual. And then 3 rounds of 5 back squat, 5 push press, and then 10 bent rows, all with your barbell. Priming ourselves up for the workout, which is a 4-time workout today. Lots of biking and lots of shoulder to overhead. So, 4-time, 50 assault bike calories. And then the relative female numbers to that. I have to go back and fix this because I don't have it in here now that I see it. So I'll go back and adjust that. We're going to go 50 calories and then 25 shoulder to overhead. 95 for the guys, 65 for the ladies. Then we're going to go to 40 assault bike calories, 20 shoulder to overhead, 30 calories, 15 shoulder to overhead, 20 calories, 10 shoulder to overhead, 10 calories, 5 shoulder to overhead. Descending workload, descending reps. What you have to keep in mind here is everything's going to be split. So all you really need to pay attention to is the calories. That way you know what your reps are going to be on the shoulder to overhead. Now, for the females, that'll be a little bit more difficult. So we'll just have it spelled out up here for you, but just only because it's going to be a little off, right? It's like 35, 30, yada, yada, yada. So you can't make it quite even. For the other half of that, you can do 50, and you go, okay, I know I'm doing 25 shoulder to overhead now, so now it's 40, so half of that's 20, so on and so forth. It'll just keep you from having to process where you're at. Just cut the reps in half on whatever bike you just got off of. That's how many shoulder overheads that you have. Shoulder to overhead. I always like to explain this out for you a little bit, only because there's efficient ways to do it and more tiring ways. On the shoulder to overhead, I would recommend starting out with a push press here, and then as you get tired, changing it to a push jerk, and then braking as you need to. Let's talk about brakes. 95 for the most part, same thing for the ladies. 65, the idea here is it's not supposed to be super heavy, right? So if I was to say, hey, do this fresh with this weight, you should be able to hit all 25 without putting the bar down. So that'd be a good guideline for you in picking your weight. If you can't do all 25 without putting the bar down fresh, it's probably too heavy. Now, that said, if you want to venture into that realm of pushing yourself a little bit on the weight, by all means, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you there, but just know that with this many calories on the bike, compared to the relative number of shoulder to overhead, you're going to be spending a lot of time on the bike and not a lot of time on the shoulder to overhead. So the last thing you want to do is make it overbearing to where you're breathing too heavy and you can't complete the reps because the weight's too heavy. Okay? Should be fun. Once we're done with that, we're going to hit 3 sets of 10 one-arm rows off of a bench or a box. So you use your box, or if there's a bench nearby, we've done these plenty. Get in a position and start pulling your dumbbell or your kettlebell and up to your rib cage. Now, one thing you want to be aware of is not a big heaving pull. You want to stay nice and stable, nice and straight. Focus on your back. I see a lot of bent backs with this too. Make sure you're up. If it helps you to look slightly forward to flatten your back out, you can get in that position as well. So we're going to do 10 one-arm rows off the bench with your right side. And then we're going to do a 45-second single arm overhead kettlebell hold on the right side. And then we'll do it with the left, and then we'll do the same 45-second hold on the right. Now the focus on the holds overhead. We just did a lot of ballistic shoulder movement. So here we want to stabilize. We want to bring the shoulder back and down and get it behind our ear to help with a little bit recovery in that shoulder. 3 sets. And then once we're done with that, we're done with the work for the day. Hit the ClassWOD when you get a chance. Have some fun with it. I hope you enjoyed the workout, and we will catch you tomorrow.